In Duval County will choose a new sheriff next month, and First Coast News is sitting down with each candidate to help you make your choice. Tonight, we start with TK Waters, who just retired as Chief of Investigations from the Sheriff's Office after 30 years in law enforcement in order to run. He sat down with On Your Side's Jeannie Blaylock.
I thought I was going to join the military. When my first cousin got murdered in 1990, my thoughts changed, and I decided I want to be a police officer.
So if he becomes sheriff, what needs to change?
No police department is perfect.
Nope.
So in all honesty, what is the worst thing about JSO?
The worst thing about JSO. That's a good thought. Let's come back to that.
Okay, so let's move on to residency and the controversy over former Sheriff Mike Williams, who admitted he did not live in Duval County as required by city charter.
I live here now. We'll live here. I'm building a new residence in the middle of Jacksonville, and I'll be here.
So you don't have criticism for him moving out of the county, even though it was obviously against what he was.
I'm not going to criticize a guy he was a good sheriff.
And now to race relations, minority groups, blacks and Hispanics.
Do you think they trust JSO, and should they?
I think it depends on who you ask. I think they trust JSO. I think there's more work to be done. I see people that believe that the police department doesn't care about how we service that community. Well, it's up to us to make sure we fix that.
And now back to what is the worst thing about JSO.
The worst thing is we've always been playing catch up.
Waters says he wants more police officers. The current 1,820 is not enough on the streets.
We need at least 2,000 police officers. We have 1.98 police officers per 1,000 people in Jacksonville. We need 2,000.
And one more topic, mental health.
I don't normally talk a lot about it, not because I'm ashamed, but I will in this case.
He's talking about his son, Tommy. At our interview, he called his wife, and they agreed we could show his son's photos on the news.
In 2018, he's a student at Providence, and he had a relationship with a young lady, and some things happened, and he ended up taking his own life, and I found him. There's nothing like a parent losing a kid, nothing.
He says police must continue to partner with community groups to help.
I use that as my passion, as part of what drives me every single day to try to save lives. Because, Jeannie, to be honest with you, that's all I care about.
And we have invited the other sheriff's candidates and scheduled interviews with them as well, and we will bring you their profiles in the coming days and weeks.
Could